learned, the topic was how to be led by the Lord. And the first slide there was talking about that God has the blueprint and master plan for all life. So we were made to understand that man needs direction and a life plan to know how to walk with God in truth, and also to fulfill destiny, to avoid the many traps on life way, to navigate junctions and crossroads of life, distinguish between many voices in life way, which is very, very important. Because if we don't have the word of God or his direction, we could easily be led astray. And according to 1 John chapter 4, verse 1, the Bible was admonishing that we test all spirits to know and to ascertain that they are from God. Because he said, why? Because he said there are many false prophets that are in the world today. And it that the devil and self-will conspire. Of course, the flesh will war against the spirit, and the spirit warring against the flesh, in order to make us to lose focus and not to, run with focus and fulfill the purpose of God. It brings confusion and it can hijack destinies. When we know the word of God, the pure word of God, it will help us to keep us on track.
Obedience is better than sacrifice. There were many cases when Balaam told Balak to offer sacrifice. Build this altar, build this, do this, and I'll go back and seek God's face, of which he knew God did not approve that. So we also learned here that obedience is better than sacrifice.
The summary, to cut it short, is that for us to be led by God, we need to obey God in all ramifications.
To be led by God. Number one, he said, live and walk with him. Relationship. We have to have that relationship with God. Because without the relationship with God, we will not be able to hear him when he is calling, or be able to understand what he's telling us. And also we have to trust him with our lives, and we have to reverence and fear him. We have to obey his word. Our heart has to be after him all the time to please him, because the Bible tells us that we are actually created for the pleasure of our God. And also we have to love his word. We have to have that teachable spirit, that when the Lord teaches us, we will run with that word, obey it. Because we say, let us not be hearers only, but also doers of the word.